Talking to readers who are working today, quite a bit it seems. I want to talk about something else that irritates me, and I saw this post in one of the secret groups I'm in that is for the advisors on a particular site. So this is a who works on a professional hotline who is saying these really horrible things, and normally when somebody says something on the internet that I disagree with, I just scroll on by. I see, like, what a jerk. I hope they grow up someday. I'm at a park and so I'm not swearing, but so you can translate into normal Nathara language, and I just scroll on. But this person posted something and I was horrified and appalled at just the lack of sensitivity that they displayed. I thought, surely they can't have been working as a professional very long if this is what their perspective was on our clients. I'm not going to read you the post word for word because I didn't have the foresight to bring it with me to the park. But the gist of the post was, how long do I have to be on the site before I start getting clients who have genuine issues, whose issues are worthy of my God-given gift, instead of these waste of time, petty, worthless issues like finding love. I'm not here to do relationship readings. I'm here to change people's lives and help save the world. And okay, so first of all, like, someone needs to get her ego in check. And I'm not talking about me. I do talk about me a lot that way. Ooh, check out my lighting right now. I guess my ego doesn't need to be in check because we just, like, put some divine light on me. But to outright dismiss somebody else's pain that way as being unimportant and not worthy of your attention, is such a cruel thing to do. It's such an unsympathetic and unempathic thing to do, and oblivious. It's frankly oblivious. If you don't know that the most important thing on the planet to everybody, but especially to women, is a relationship, then you have been living in a motherfucking cave. Let me just tell you, the only value we have as women is landing a husband and breeding babies, okay? So if our clients are coming to us desperate to find out when this guy is gonna call, that is because that is their entire purpose in life, is to breed and find love. In the other order, probably. I mean that's the order things happen in, but really it's about the breeding. So if you don't get that's their purpose, their function for existing, and they're worried that they will never fulfill their purpose for being here, and that's super, super important in their lives, it's a major fucking crisis, then you are a heartless bastard, okay? Or ignorant. I'm gonna give you ignorant until after you see this video, and then after you see this video, then you're just heartless. And so someone dismissing our clients that way really, really upset me. But I get that, like a lot of us, you have kind of grown past that, and we've moved on to a point where we don't see our value as being defined by having a relationship. At the same time, and let's face it, the majority of our clients are women, okay? At the same time, as women, we have been taught we have absolutely no value. We are completely and totally worthless. There are so many things wrong with us that if we find somebody who is willing to put up with us, we should never let go, okay? So yes, it is absurd that our client is worried that that guy they met at the grocery store is never gonna call them, even though it's only been 3 days and they only met that one time and they don't even know his last name or anything. That's pretty absurd, and yeah, it happens like all the time, like for reals, guys. But that, in that client's mind, that's her last chance, okay? That's the only guy that's interested her in her. It's the only guy who's been genuinely interested in her in a really long time. And she's getting old. She's 22, okay? She can't even have babies after 30 because if she does, they're going to be deformed and hideous. So, okay, like, this is what people are learning, okay? If she's not married by the time she's 23, she's going to be an old maid, desperate to be a cat for the rest of her life, and she will never have fulfilled her purpose for being here. Okay, this is a desperate situation. So, a little compassion. Once again, my other video is about like scammy psychics. So here I am telling you to be compassionate for our clients again, because this is the reality they live in. And so while it may seem silly and absurd, they're so worried about this loser dude who keeps abusing them and blowing them off and that they don't even know, and who's a total jerk, and it sounds like they kind of don't even like him. They're so obsessed about him calling him. That's because they view him as their last chance at ever finding value in life. And that is tragic, okay? So yes, it's a crisis. It may not be a crisis to you, but it's a crisis for our client. And that's what we're there for. Our job is to take her out of crisis, give her control of her life back, and give her hope so that she can move forward and deal with things in a healthy way. That's what you're doing. And let me tell you, when you do this for this woman, when you tell her that she's gonna have like a million more chances and it's okay, and this guy isn't the last dude on the planet for her, and even if he was, she has value beyond just getting married and popping out babies, and she can change the world in so many other ways. She's gonna pass that on to her girlfriends, and they're gonna pass that on to their girlfriends, and we're gonna start this. You guys know what the butterfly effect is, right? So we're gonna change the world by doing this one at a time. So even if you think that these ridiculous relationship questions are beneath you, every time we add one more reading where we enlighten another woman and teach her that she is not defined by the loser dude she believes is her last chance at happiness, we are changing the world. We are saving it. I mean, it sounds dramatic, but that's true. That's how societies change. That's how it works. It takes forever, and it's a freaking long process, so buckle up, okay? But this is how we do it, okay? Little by little, person by person. It is not one person leading the charge, and it doesn't happen overnight. It's all of us working together, lifting each other up. So if you think that these questions are beneath you and you're tired of dealing with them, take a break. It's fine. It's a lot of emotional labor and it can be frustrating, but don't think that you're above it all, okay? This is changing the world, okay? These are important questions. This is a crisis for people who believe that their world is ending. You are saving the world here, okay? You are not just here to advise kings, queens, and presidents or whatever, okay? These are people, and their hurt is just as important as anybody else's. So please, have a little compassion for our clients and see where you can do good. Every little bit of good you do is important in this world, because there's so much bad and so much hardship and so much strife. To judge people over what they are hurt by is terrible. So help lift them up and inoculate them from that hurt in the future. That's the best you can do with that, okay? So yeah, here I am again, Nathara, like preaching sympathy for our clients, but that's how I view it, okay? So go out there and do good, little piece by little piece, and we are going to change this world, and it's going to be a beautiful place. I believe that. I mean, it is. It's a beautiful place, and we can do this. Alright? So go do the thing. Nathara, CrowSong Lodge, signing out.